and welcome to the Veggie Kitchen. I'm your host Ed, and today I'm baking up a breakfast bran and raisin muffin. Coming up, veggiekitchen.org. This is the bran and raisin muffin. I'm starting with whole wheat flour and I have my leavening. I'm using baking powder in this one. I missed the bowl with some. It's okay, there's plenty. Baking powder and whole wheat flour. To this I am adding wheat germ, oat and wheat bran, and I'm using some dark brown sugar. To this, some raisins. And that's all the dry ingredients there. It's a great breakfast muffin. You got the full flavor of molasses, the brown sugar, the raisins. Delicious. You can eat this for breakfast every day of the week. You can make a batch at the beginning of the week. It's going to make a dozen. And you can have them every day. And you won't have to feel guilty because these things have low sugar and plenty of fiber and nutrient going on here. Okay. Looks good. And now I'm adding the wet ingredients. I'm using safflower oil, and to this safflower oil, and besides the safflower oil, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is the rising agent. It's going to help make it rise. And this is the molasses. I have a cup of water more or less here, and I've added the molasses to the water and mixed it up so it wouldn't stick to the bottom. And I just put in a bit of vanilla. So the molasses and vanilla are going to be the flavors that are going to carry this. Molasses is kind of sticky, so doing it this way, you get all of it and it blends very easily. This is a really wet batter. So when you're making this, don't sweat it. It's supposed to be like this. It's a really wet batter. They rise up really nice and they come out a nice dark brown color. Real rich color. So as you see, this is in real time. It doesn't take very long to put this together. Maybe 10 minutes to put it together. And the baking time will be about 18 minutes. And 18 minutes at 350 degrees. This is it. That's it. For ease of handling, I'm going to pour all this into a measuring cup. It's easier to direct it when I'm putting it into the muffin tin here. So I've lined the tin with the little baking papers, little cupcake papers. And ready to go. So what I'm going to do is fill these things up. I'm going to fill them just a little bit below the top, each one. The oven's already heated up. So I'm going to finish this up, put them in the oven, check them in 18 minutes, okay? So we'll be back then. veggiekitchen.org. Hello and welcome back. It was about 17 minutes for the muffins to cook up. I checked them at 15 minutes and I gave them another minute or so to make sure they were done. The way I checked they're done, I took a toothpick, insert it down the middle of one, pull it out. You touch a toothpick, it's dry, you know they're done. That's how I knew. So this is it. This is my bran and raisin muffin. As I said earlier, I used two types of bran. I used oat and I use the wheat. I use the oat because oats are heart healthy. And we use the molasses and the raisins for the flavor. The molasses is adding the dark color you see here. And it's adding iron. So you've got a delicious vegan muffin here. No salt, no cholesterol. Something you can bake at the beginning of the week. Something you can take to work all during the week. Okay? So go out and try one. Bake it up and try one. It smells great. Actually, you could probably try two. They're that good. Okay? This is it, Bran and Raisin Muffin, VeggieKitchen.org. As always, thanks for watching, and you can find us on iTunes. Just search for The Veggie Kitchen. We'll see you soon.